Consumer Protection Council is the highest body in Nigeria that deals with consumer issues. This body equally looks at abuses by service providers and operators. Today, I'm here with the Director General of Consumer Protection Council, Babatunde Irukera, a gentleman and a legal practitioner, to discuss on the way forward for Nigeria. Sir, what are some of the roles your agency played in protecting consumers from being exploited or abused by service providers and goods operators?
Well, there are two approaches to the work of the Consumer Protection Council. Although both of them are different arms of protection. One is prevention, and the other is remedial. And so we pursue a lot of efforts to even prevent abuse, to prevent exploitation, to prevent injury. And in the instances where abuse, injury, or exploitation occurs, we provide remedies. Remedies in the sense of there's a complete resolution mechanism where we hold companies accountable and ensure that they treat the customers right, or at least provide some retribution for what has gone wrong. Prevention in the sense that there are many, many things that we stop from happening. In fact, most of our work on a daily basis is either to be engaging in some preventive measures or to be resolving one complaint or the other. And this cuts across all the industries, whether it's food, drugs, any type of manufacturing, and certainly the service industry.
Yes, telecommunications and aviation are known for the abuse of consumer rights, among other sectors. What are you doing to check these challenges?
Well, on a daily basis, we are resolving aviation complaints, whether it's flight delays, misplaced baggages or damaged baggages, flight cancellation, failure to refund. So we engage the airlines on a daily basis with respect to that. But that's the remedial aspect of it. We're also doing quite some work from the prevention aspect, and we're engaging with the Civil Aviation Authority and other stakeholders in the industry on how we can actually improve the consumer experience, especially with respect to on-time departures and proper announcement and full disclosures, refunds when the issues arise, and then airlines complying with their regulatory obligations when there are delays. And so we're hopeful that we can continue this engagement to the point where we build a more institutional approach to eliminating these problems.
All right, sir. You initiated a document called the Patient Bill of Rights and launched by the Nigerian Vice President. What is this bill all about, and how far has it gone?
Well, the Patient Bill of Rights is actually a statement of the rights of patients. It's an aggregation of all the different rights that patients have in different documents, including professional and ethical oaths. And we're grateful that that has been very well received by the industry. The current situation of it is that many hospitals are taking ownership of it themselves and are making it their own internal governing document, and they've domesticated essentially. We're continuing our advocacy around it in different languages, and they're trying to make sure that patients know their rights, and we're working with professional associations in the healthcare industry to ensure that they are also perpetrating the rights or percolating it further down within their profession, so that from a knowledge standpoint, and what we're seeing is that just from that knowledge of people, that awareness standpoint, some of the things are beginning to improve.
Then what are your assurances to Nigerians and non-Nigerians on the protection of their rights?
Well, what I'd say is that we are very keen to make sure that people are respected. The most important words we use here are sensitivity and responsiveness, and that means that goods producers or service providers must continue to be sensitive to consumers, and they must be responsive, and people must get the value for their money. And we usually just say to consumers that the best mechanism for making sure your rights are respected is to demand your rights. The second best mechanism for making sure that your rights are respected are to insist on your rights. So we say to people, demand and insist as an initial matter, and we would support you in every way that we can when your rights are not respected after you've demanded and insisted on them.
You have heard it up from the regulator. You know what to do at every point in time. This is Fred Idehai for Root TV, Abuja.
Well, considering that I'm a consumer protection person, it's probably difficult to say somebody is the best or not, but I think Roots TV, you're doing a good job, and I encourage people to continue to watch Roots TV.